Hi Stan, how you doing this week? I'm glad you came back this week.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna start where we stopped off last week. You were
Mm-hmm.
telling me some stories when you were a young child
Mm-hmm.
that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So you wanna go back and rehash and tell me again so we can start there then with the
Um,
session.
I remember telling you about when I was 6 years old. I was going to school, and when I went to school, I was afraid of my teacher. I was afraid of the other kids, and I went home and I told my mother I was afraid.
Mhm. Mhm.
And she looked at me and told me I was a big baby. And when she told me that, I felt even more afraid, and I
Mhm.
felt horrible.
Okay. So something happened
Mm-hmm.
at school and you were afraid to go. You
Mm-hmm.
said you were afraid of the kids and the teacher. So you went home and you spoke to your mother about it,
Mm-hmm.
and she called your name, and it made you feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so tell me the other incident that happened, and
Uh,
what age were you?
at that incident, I was 8 years old, and we went to my grandmother's house.
Mhm.
And we went to my grandmother and grandfather's house.
Mhm.
My this kid came out from nowhere and he hit me. So I started fighting with him. And
Mhm.
then I remember my mom coming out and
Mhm.
scolding me and talking to me bad because she said I was a rough too for being a rough kid. And then I told her that the guy started the fight, but she didn't believe me.
Mhm.
And that made me feel so bad that
Okay.
my own mother didn't believe me.
Okay, so you're saying that when you were 8 years old, correct? You got into a fight with another kid, but he started the fight. But your mother came in on the end part and saw that you were being rough and scolded you for being rough,
Mm-hmm.
and she didn't believe you when you told her that it was him that
Mm-hmm.
started the fight.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that made you feel how?
Well, it made me feel hurt. It made me feel like I couldn't trust my own mom to
Mhm.
believe me. It made me feel like as a man I can't even show my emotions.
Okay. Okay. So today, with that being said, today we want to work on some strategies and some alternatives to those feelings. Something that can help you not have those feelings. We want to
Mm-hmm.
work on some strategies to help
Mm-hmm.
you today.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have those feelings, um, because you're a wonderful person
Thank you.
and you do great things,
Thank
because you told me about some of the great things you've done
you.
before.
Mm-hmm.
So even though those things happened to you in your youth, you still hold up. You brought them into your adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
So today we want to work on give you some pointers, and I'm going to give you some homework. So
Mm-hmm.
this week you could go, you could possibly talk to someone that you relax with. You have people in your life that you can feel relaxed with and you
Mm-hmm.
can feel good around,
Mm-hmm.
correct? So
Correct.
you could possibly talk to some of those people, and then you can identify some of the barriers that you have, and some of the situations that are stopping you, where
Mm-hmm.
you get some understanding and some clarity
Mm-hmm.
on different situations. Because what you told me when you were a child, you brought it into your adulthood. So let's find a way where you can see yourself as the great, wonderful person that you really are. And that way, this could open up a situation where you can meet someone in your life
Mm-hmm.
that you can have trusting, lasting, good relationships with.
Mm-hmm.
So, how does that sound to you?
Sounds very good to me.
Okay, so we're gonna see what we could do. So that's what we'll do for this week.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so next week, when you come back, we'll talk about what happened when you did your homework,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll tell me the scenarios and what happened. Okay.
Okay.